Hello, you are here for your weekly dose of ADHD knowledge. I'm Roxana Kardos, and today we're going to have a practical session. We had a theory session about the negativity bias in ADHDers, and I'm going to link the video here, so please watch it. And also, please be patient. I am still learning the YouTube system, so if it's not here, it's going to be here. Come back in a few weeks as I learn the platform. But what we're going to talk about today is I'm going to lay the foundations of a practical exercise. So I was telling you in that video that I was mentioning that ADHD have a stronger negativity bias, which basically means that bad is stronger than good. And we need to find a system in order for us to fight against it, basically. And I was talking about the reticular activation system and how we need to activate it to see the positive things. But you don't even remember what are the positive things. And although I can give you strengths assessments, which I absolutely love using in my coaching sessions, sometimes you're being skeptical about exterior information that's coming to you, so a tool. And what I found is that it's much more powerful if you are using your own tool, so to say. So I'm going to teach you something that I've learned at ADCA. ADCA is the only school in the world that accredits you as an ADHD coach. They really, really understand how the ADHD brain works, and then they give you the exercises to go directly to the issue, so you're going to be able to change it forever, to be honest. But just like a shower, you don't do it once a year and then you're all good. It's about putting things into action. And the exercise from today, which we're going to start it together today, but it's going to continue in our collaboration on YouTube. It's called the Rainbow List. And the Rainbow List was introduced by Barbara Luther. She was one of my lecturers. Absolutely amazing. And it works for your negativity bias, but you have to put in the work in order for this to be effective. Okay, so on your Rainbow List, you are going to write down all the things that you take pleasure in, all the things that energize you. And please don't mistake this with the final result. It's about the process. Think about what are the things that give you energy. If you are completely stuck, you can totally cheat and do the strengths profile, the free version, in order to see the light green box, which tells you what are the things that you take for granted, but they actually energize you. So what are your unrealized strengths, we like to call them. Or you could just think about what are the things that I really, really enjoy doing. And this is not one of the exercises that you sit down with a blank piece of paper and then you pour your heart out, because it comes in drips and drops. So it's almost something that you need to have handy with you to say, oh, and this is what I've enjoyed, and I'm going to write this down. And oh my God, and this is what I've enjoyed. I've just written a blog post and I realized I really enjoyed this as well. So you really start building up this list. This list is going to help you when you are going to think that everything is negative and that you don't enjoy anything, you lost motivation, and basically you're just going to try to resparkleize yourself. So I would really recommend for you to start working on this list. See it as a challenge from me to you, because in 3 months' time, you are going to thank me. This is not something, again, that you could create at one go, and it's not something that you can create with a problem mindset. So in order for you to facilitate going from a problem mindset to a solution mindset, this tool, so this rainbow list that you're going to have, it's really, really going to give you better results than any of the exterior assessments that you have out there. So to say it one more time, I want you to start completing your own rainbow list, where you're going to put examples, concrete situations actually, of things that you really enjoy doing. It could be a class that you really enjoyed in college, but if you've done it for your parents to please them or to get like the good grades, it doesn't go on this list. On this list, it only goes the things that you really enjoy. For me, it was a surprise, actually. I can give you a personal example. So as I was starting the online world and discovering the worlds of Instagram and like finding new people, I was told that I need to dance and fool around in front of the camera. And I was quite outraged in the beginning, like, why me as a psychologist and having all this knowledge, in order to be able to get new clients, I need to dance in front of the camera. And it wasn't until I actually sat down and started my rainbow list and I was really digging down, like what can I put on this list, that I realized I really enjoyed the process. I might not get enough views, which is something that upsets me, but the process itself of me falling in front of the camera, I really enjoy. And if you're going to go on my Instagram, which is the ADHD Advantage, you're really going to be able to see the shift that I've made from when I've given myself permission to dance in front of the camera, because I realized I really enjoy it regardless of the results, versus before when I was like really judgmental, like why do I have to do this and how does this go, etc., etc. So this was one of my examples, and this is one of the things that I have on my rainbow list. I would love to know some of the realizations that you're having whilst you're completing your rainbow list, or what are some of the items that you have there. I'm dying to know. So please let me know and let's share with each other. Let's inspire each other. This is it for today. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week for your weekly dose of ADHD knowledge. Bye for now.